In this video today, we're gonna be taking a look at the brand new iPhone 13 Pro. We're gonna do an unboxing, I'll give you my first impressions, and we'll do a light comparison with my iPhone 12 Pro Max and an iPhone XR. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So I picked up the iPhone 13 Pro. I didn't get the Max this year because all of the things that come with the Max version now come with the Pro. That was not the case last year, but I am super excited to open this thing up and test it out. Now, some new things for the iPhone 13 Pro. We have got a new updated camera system. Now this is gonna be for both the Pro and the Pro Max. We have got a wide angle lens, an ultra wide angle, and a telephoto camera on this phone right here. We've also got new cinematic mode that allows for racking your shot, meaning that you can focus on somebody close and then rack it to focusing on somebody far away, blurring the person in front of you. And the cool thing about this too is that you can also change the focal points after you have done recording. So you can go in and change the focus if you want to, which is pretty cool. In addition to that cinematic mode, we've also got some new colors with these iPhones. We've got Sierra Blue, Silver, Gold, and Graphite. In addition to that, we've also got upgraded storage, so you can get up to 1 terabyte on these phones. Now to list off a few other features, we have got macro photos that you can take. The notch is 20% smaller. We've got a bigger battery that's 2.5 hours more battery life, a Super Retina XDR display. We've got a brighter screen with up to 1200 nits. We've got the all new A15 Bionic chip inside, which they say is 50% faster than the leading competitors. And this is also 5G compatible. But enough about the features of this phone. Let's go ahead and take a look at what comes in the box and do a comparison with the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone XR. So let's go ahead and open it up and I'll show you guys what we have. So right now I've got the iPhone 13 Pro. This one is the silver and it is the 256 gig model. So let's go ahead and open it up. Take a look at what's inside. So there is the phone right there. Wow, the camera bump is huge on there. Can you guys see that? I mean, that camera really is sticking out up there. That's funny. But here is the phone. I gotta say, opening up these new phones, they're so beautiful. I mean, look at this, just the mirroring on the side of that thing. It just looks beautiful. It is a giant fingerprint magnet. My fingerprint's all over there and it just shows up. I mean, that's one bad thing about it, but I mean, typically you're going to put it in a case. So instead of the old plastic front where you could listen to it peel off, it's got this paper on front. You can't really hear that satisfying peel anymore, but this is the new iPhone. We'll go ahead and pull it off. Oh, maybe you can't hear it. Oh, okay, I heard it a little bit there. So here's the phone here. We've got a 20% smaller notch. Let's go ahead and see if I can, well, we'll turn on in a second. We've got the power buttons, mute button. We've got our SIM card in here. This is 5G compatible. We have got our 3 cameras on the back, and that is what I love about this phone right here is we've got the 3 cameras. If we take a look at my wife's iPhone XR, it's only got the 1 camera back there. So we're getting a huge upgrade in cameras right there. And I do want to mention too, because I've got the iPhone 12, I'm actually not upgrading this year. I am keeping my old phone. So here is the 12. I got it in Pacific Blue. I absolutely love that color of the Pacific Blue. I was really bummed out to see that this year they had a Sierra Blue, which looked like a lighter blue. No, I love this Pacific Blue and I'm super bummed that they don't have it in the new phones. I hope they come back out with it next year. But Pacific Blue, and then we've got silver. So it's kind of funny. Silver essentially looks white on the back, and then it's just got silver around the sides. The blue has obviously the blue around all sides. But we've got the same 3 cameras on both of these right here. Now these are both the Pro models. This is the 12, this is the 13. You know, the blue one here is the Max, so it is a little bit bigger. That's what you can see in the size difference right there. But let me go ahead and turn this guy on. We can take a look at. This does have a new Retina screen on it, so fantastic. We're looking forward to that. Power this guy on. Come on, baby. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so we have the screen loaded up right here. It's gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and set this up in a second right here, but what I like about the back here is it's kind of textured. It's a little bit more grippy. I like that. It's not as slippery as these other phones were, but I'm definitely going to be getting a case for this one. I'll also do a review on some accessories that you can pick up for these new phones right here, or if you even have the older phone. So we do have the lightning cable down here on the bottom. Just to show you guys what else comes in this box, we do have the USB-C to lightning cable right here. No actual brick inside, and then we've got the manual. We've got our little tool for getting our SIM cards out, and then I think there's a sticker back here if you guys are into stickers and stuff like that. So this is the initial phone itself. I want to show you the difference. So let's take a look at the difference in camera bumps right here. So I'll bring that closer up for you guys. You can see quite a bit difference in the camera bumps compared to the old XR. So that's going to be the difference you're going to probably notice. But when you do get a case for this, it does pop it in a little bit, so you're not going to notice that bump as much. But these cameras look absolutely beautiful. I love that it's got these 3 cameras. I'm excited for my wife to start using these. Yeah, so that is the difference. If you have the iPhone 12, here is the difference in camera bumps. So there is the difference in camera bumps. It does look a little bit bigger. Not by much though, but it does pop out a little bit more on the new phones there. So that's what it looks like. So in addition to some other new things, this new phone has a better telephoto lens. So we're gonna get a little bit better telephoto lens on the back here. It does have a 3x zoom as opposed to the 2.4 with the older models. I mean, this phone right here, it didn't have anything that special with it. If we take a look at the back, we've also got our LiDAR sensor back here. And then we've got a flash back there too. It's also going to be able to change the refresh rate on here. So it can go anywhere from 10 hertz all the way up to 120. So it's pretty cool that you're gonna notice a big difference here when you look at the screen. But what I'm really interested in with this phone are the cameras. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna take a few photos with all 3 of these cameras right here, compare the different qualities. I'm also going to be posting these photos on my Instagram if you guys wanna check that out. I'll list it right here below for you guys to check out, and it can be in the video description. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this phone finished setting up, and then let's take a look at some demos of what this camera is capable of. All right, so that is comparing the 3 cameras together. What did you guys think? I gotta say that I'm actually kind of impressed with how well the XR held up. I was expecting it to do much worse in some of those day shots where I was taking a picture of the flowers or, taking a picture of the sunset. But I was actually the most impressed with the new iPhone 13 for those night shots. Now, the old XR does not have a night shot mode where it can hold the shutter open for a long period of time. And when you do that, you do have to keep the phone as still as possible. So taking those night shots of the trees, the XR, totally dark. You could barely even see the tree, but taking the exact same shot at night with iPhone 13, just incredible. It was like it was the middle of the day. It was just fantastic. I love that about this phone. So as far as my initial thoughts, the cameras on this phone are amazing. The phone itself, just everything upgraded on it. Great phone right here. If you have an older iPhone, I definitely recommend upgrading to the 13 or the 13 Pro. This thing is fantastic. As far as the iPhone 12, you probably don't need to upgrade to that phone unless you need the latest and greatest thing. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If so, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. As always, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.